Welcome back to the Basement Ballers podcast. My name is Kareem, that's Ibrahim, and we are done the regular season festivities as per most leagues. I mean, all leagues that we really care about, let's be honest. And now we're here to talk about international football because that's what's been the hot topic as of late. Sure, there's transfer rumors and all that, but there hasn't been really much going on in that department. We got the Kylian Mbappe news that everybody predicted since the days of Jesus. And other than that, there's just been rumors here and there. But for us, for the purposes of this podcast, we are going to be talking about Euros, Copa America, and why England sucks. So stay tuned, subscribe, and let us know what you guys think about every topic that we talk about today. But without further ado, it is Euro time. Brahim, we are going to go through each group. We're going to give our predictions and why. And we'll then follow up by giving our overall prediction for who we think will win the Euros in 2024. So would you like to start us off for Group A?
So see, we got Germany, Scotland, Hungary, and Switzerland. I think we can all agree. I think last is Scotland. I'm going to say Scotland's going to finish last, I think. Because
they didn't have a terrible qualification campaign.
Yeah, but
in terms of talent-wise, yeah.
Who's Scott? But fucking John McGinn, Scott McTominay.
Andy Robertson.
I think
up the res, baby.
They probably finished last. I can't lie. It's either them or Switzerland because I'm gonna go Switzerland third because Switzerland just don't have gas anymore. I don't know. I just don't like. They got Jan Sommer is the goalie. Shaqiri's long gone. Fucking. Is that what? I don't know. Just like that. Akanji's there. I don't know, man. They just don't have the gas that they used to. So I'm just gonna go third. I mean, I know they have Xhaka, but like. Yeah, it's fucking Granit Xhaka. Come on. Anyways, no. I'm saying that. I'm saying Hungary second. You know, I'm gonna pick Szoboszlai to lead them to second. You know, because he seems to actually be good with Hungary. He's just doo-doo for Liverpool.
And they seem like a pretty well sort of strung team. They just completely decimated Israel. 3-0, and it was a friendly, obviously. But at the end of the day, a win is a win. And they are looking good. They also had a pretty solid qualification campaign. However, that being said, I do not think that they have what it takes to qualify into the next stage of this group. And it's like, I love how we haven't mentioned Germany because we kind of all assume. Yeah. But the thing is about Germany is I don't know how I can trust these brothers as far as I can throw them because, sure, on paper, they got Wirtz and Musiala and obviously Muller with the leadership and Rudiger and Neuer and they got some ballers, okay? Kai Havertz, you know what I'm saying? They got some ballers, but whether or not Nagelsmann, who obviously has just recently taken over, right? Pretty
no, it's been like a year.
Nagelsmann
because he got so when he got sacked by Bayern middle of last season, which would be the 22-23 season, he took up the Germany job like not that long after.
Fair.
So it's been like a year.
Yeah, and he comes out and says because there was a little bit of a debate between your boy Ter Stegen, which I know
don't call him my boy.
All right, but it was between Ter Stegen and Neuer.
Yeah.
And obviously Ter Stegen came out and said that he does feel like he's a solid goalie, but I mean
Ter Stegen needs to realize something. He's never gonna play for Germany, but because Neuer is still decent. Also plays for Germany's biggest club, right? And has been Germany's number one for the last 15 years. Yeah. Ter Stegen. First of all, plays with Barca, who isn't liked by most German fans. On top of the fact that he's ass. Yeah. So why was he gonna get picked?
Well, it's just not.
He's lucky he's lucky he has a job. Even he's complaining about being the number 2. You're lucky you're the number 1 at Barca. You're lucky you have a job. Yeah. He's trash. He's not good. So I mean.
Well, that being said, even Nagelsmann came out and said that that should not even be a question.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
And it really shouldn't because Neuer is still him. I mean, he has come back from injury and had some pretty solid performances.
Neuer is gone kind of shit. I mean, bro, the mistake against Madrid, plus it was
but leading up to that.
What was it? Not Ukraine. It was who'd they play? What was it? Yesterday or 2 days ago? They played Greece. Yeah, they played Greece. And then the first goal they scored was basically a Neuer mistake. The mistake against Madrid. He's also 38, 39 coming off an ACL injury. So Neuer is,
perhaps, not. But obviously, what Nagelsmann sees is more impressive than whatever Ter Stegen has to offer.
Oh, yeah, I would start Neuer. Don't get me wrong. It's just that. Like Neuer's not even that great anymore, I would say.
However, all that being said, it's really hard to count out Germany, so I do think that they will top this group. I think second will be Switzerland because I still think that they have talent. I think Granit Xhaka, don't underestimate his ability to lead a team and to be like an X factor. I don't think Hungary is there yet in terms of like qualifying for the next round of the Euros. But they would be, for me, they would be the like they're an underdog. But like if they made it through, like I wouldn't be like, oh wow, that's crazy.
So you think it's gonna be
Germany 1, Switzerland 2.
Okay, then Hungary third, Scotland last.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, you got to keep in mind as well, Germany is hosting, so like that also plays. I mean, they were still gonna finish top regardless, but like they are hosting, so that'll factor in for later in the tournament. Now we go Group B. I'm gonna let you start off.
All right. Yeah. So we'll I guess we'll take turns for every group then.
I think
so.
This is probably the group of death, actually.
This would be the group of death because so obviously if you guys been keeping up with some of these international friendlies, and I know some of you all take international friendlies with a grain of salt, but not when it's leading up to the Euros. Why? Because coaches are trying out their tactics, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, and at the end of the day, they are taking these matches almost as serious as the Euro matches. Like that's the reality. Sure, they're benching some of their better players and not overexerting them because they want to prepare for the Euros. But at the end of the day, these games matter. And Spain came in yesterday, I believe, and absolutely spanking 5-1 against
Northern Ireland. But both teams Spain have played recently. I mean, they played Andorra and they played Northern Ireland. Like, okay, they beat them 5-0 and 5-1, which like is great, but they're dog shit.
Yeah, but like look, you got to also study the way that Spain is winning these games. So where the young
Lamine,
like 2 assists.
Yeah, 2 assists.
2 assists, like
just dribbles like a wizard.
Pedri scores his first goal for Spain, which is obviously like it was a decent.
Yo, if he plays, listen, because the whole thing is that the Spanish coach De La Fuente was a dickhead, but you know the whole point of Pedri is he's trying to play him as like a number 10 kind of like he doesn't want to play him as like a box to box. He wants him to be like very close to the goal. Essentially, and that's the same way that apparently Flick wants to play him at Barca. So if he can unlock that version of Pedri, man, you know we're gonna have to see him. But what about like?
But like that being said, though, I think Spain does top this group.
You think?
I think that the second place team will be Croatia. Obviously,
really?
Yeah. So obviously Croatia coming off of a 2-1 victory over Portugal. I still think that Croatia has. For whatever reason, just really amazing chemistry between their players. They have solid players, like don't get me wrong as well. Luka Modric is still doing Luka Modric things at his ripe age, but they still have some youngsters too that can do some work. I think Italy will underperform again because nobody on Italy right now.
What do you mean again? They won the last Euros.
Yeah, but ever since then, they've been just pooping the bed. They didn't qualify for the last World Cup.
Yeah, okay, but like you're saying again.
Again, as in like, bro, you think I'm thinking about 4 years ago? Like result, or I mean, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
No.
Well, why not?
Because
no one thought Italy was gonna do anything at the Euros. They ended up winning it.
Yeah, well, this year. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't know. I have to disagree with that.
I don't know, bro.
But we can agree Albania's last.
I think Albania's last, and I don't think it's gonna be that close. But
I think Spain is 1. I think Italy's 2. I think Croatia's 3. Bro, Croatia's team is old as shit. Okay, I'm sorry, but like I don't really look too much into friendlies. Croatia's team is old as hell. They're not like. What's gonna happen? Like, okay, this is like my results prediction for this group. If I can give one, okay. I think Spain and Italy play. I think Spain and Italy probably draw. They might probably draw. I think Spain beats Croatia and Albania. So that leaves Spain on 7 points. Yeah. I think Italy draw with Spain, and then they beat Croatia and Albania as well, which will leave them tied with Spain. I think Spain probably will have a better goal difference, right? I think Croatia basically is gonna. I think Croatia. What happens that they beat Albania. They might draw to either Spain or Italy, but then they're losing another game. So like I think at max they're getting 4 points.
But the thing is that every time there's an international tournament, every single person counts out Croatia. And I'm just not going to be that brother this year, my friend.
Yeah, but they're old. But this isn't like other years.
It doesn't matter. It's
Rakitic is gone. Mandzukic is gone. Friggin', I mean, Dejan Lovren's shit, but like he was good for them. He's gone. Who do they have? They have Modric. They have Gvardiol, yeah. They have.
Is Brozovic still playing?
He is,
Yeah.
but like the team is but Brozovic is old.
And, what's it called?
Kalinic is old.
And
Modric is
and
old.
What's his face?
They're all old.
Mitrovic.
Who?
Mitrovic.
Mitrovic is Serbian, bro.
Oh, you're right. Shit. What? No, what's his name? I think that brother's Serbian too. Still.
Who? Who?
What's this? I forget. He also plays in Saudi league.
Savage?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Serbian.
Ah.
Yeah, no, okay. Yes, I'm saying Spain first, Italy second, Croatia third, Albania last. I think we can all agree that Albania will be last.
I think Albania is the farmer team. That
Mhm.
come up against us and you get 3 points. I think. But
that's-
anyway, so that's your opinion so far. Anyways, for
Mhm.
me, 1 Spain, 2 Croatia, 3 Italy, 4 Albania. But I
Mhm.
mean, fair enough, man. You know.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I can see. I don't know. I just don't trust.
I like
Spain.
Italy, man.
I don't trust Spain in international tournaments. Like the team we have this year though is pretty good. Like this is probably the best Spain team of the last, like, in my opinion, since probably Euro 2016, because now we actually have wingers. That's the thing. Like, but we have Nico Williams on the left, Lamine Yamal on the right, Morata, who is always decent for Spain.
Yeah, he is decent.
You have Rodri, Pedri, and Marino as your midfield probably. Then you got your defense. You'd have, let's see. So who did he leave out again? So he left Kubarsi out. He left I don't know how he leaves Grimaldo out, who just played for Leverkusen, I'm pretty sure, as they won the season unbeaten. He left him out. He left Kubarsi out, who, he's young, but he's probably Spain's best center back. Like, who did they name me one center back they have in Spain that's better than Kubarsi right now? Who do they have? Laporte is washed. He's in the Saudi league. Lenormand is not good. Fucking who they got? Ramos isn't going there. They don't have. I mean, obviously PK's retired. Like, who do they even have as center backs going into? Like, bro, they have what, Inigo Martinez? Who, like, what, Pau Torres? Like, them?
That's
Like,
true.
who? Like,
That's true.
Like, let me pull out actually. Who did?
Is Balde fit to play?
No, he's not fit to.
Okay.
Who did Spain? Let me check. Who was in defense when Spain played Northern Ireland the other day? Like, it might give me an idea of like the lineup they might run defensively, because Nacho.
Well, don't discount Nacho, man.
They all suck.
No. But I mean, that is your weakness. Your strengths are
Our center backs are
probably your best strength is your midfield.
Yeah, attack. No, the midfield and attack is good. Our defense is.
Your defense is all right, and then who's what's it called?
Goalie, Unai Simon.
Yeah,
pretty
Simon.
sure. I mean, he's been decent for
decent,
Spain.
yeah.
I mean, we'll have to see. Group
enough.
C now.
Group C. All right, so your turn. This one is
This one is, I think it's gonna be a bit harder to call than you might think. Okay, so you got England, Serbia, Denmark, Slovenia. Okay, we can agree that Slovenia is last and England is first. I think we can agree on that. Yes.
Okay.
I think England still managed to get first. I mean,
Right,
despite them being hilariously bad, I think they get first. Now, to Denmark and Serbia, I'm saying Denmark finishes second.
Yeah. I don't know why you talk about Serbia like that. I think Denmark will surpass.
No, I mean, like, Serbia, I mean, they do have, like, Mitrovic just scored 40 goals in 44 games this year. And I mean, it's the Saudi League, but still. He's been scoring goals. Milinkovic-Savic is a good midfielder. They have damn, this one dude I keep forgetting. Okay. They have like a winger who I really like. I just keep forgetting his name. Anyways. It's decent, but then Denmark, they have, Rasmus Højlund, man.
Fox.
They have
they need much more than that.
Yeah, they don't need much more than that, man. So I'm going Denmark second, Serbia third, Slovenia fourth, and England first. I think it's very straightforward.
Yeah, but this should be a pretty easy group for England to top.
Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if they okay, in theory, they should be beating all these teams.
Oh, yeah,
but I don't want to be surprised if England, Denmark finish both on 5 points.
I think, by the way, I don't think England comes out 9 points here.
No.
I think probably 7.
No, I think 5. You know what I think is going to happen? I think England is going to probably spank Slovenia by probably 3 or 4 goals, right? That's easy. And I think they draw against Serbia and Denmark to finish with 5 points. And I think what's going to happen in Denmark is they're going to beat Slovenia and also draw with Serbia and England. I think what's going to happen, though, is that England will probably beat them on goal difference. Because I think Serbia loses to England. It probably draws to Denmark, and then it beats Slovenia. So I think they finish on 4 points. And Slovenia, I don't think, beats anyone. So Slovenia was 0 points. I think Serbia with 4, Denmark and England both with 5. I just think England finishes first based on goal difference because I don't know, man. Serbia and Denmark are not easy games to play, and England just like it's Gareth Southgate, man. Plus, there's more on like I don't care what the form is. I don't get how you justify leaving Rashford and Grealish, and I mean Harry Maguire sucks ass, but still, like he does do well for England. Like, I don't get some of the decisions he's made.
The thing is that you can't be that guy, bro. You can't be the guy. You can't be the, you know why? You know why I say
why?
this?
Why?
You can't be the guy who says, "Man, Gareth Southgate always picks like his tried and trues," and then get mad at him.
No, because you know my thing when I say he picks his tried and trues, you know when I say that, so when he picks bums like fucking okay, and I was talking good about him right now, but Harry Maguire, right? When he picks him, when he's picking Jordan Henderson, when he's picking Calvin Phillips,
yeah, but he took them out.
When he's picking, him taking them out, Harry Maguire, I still would have brought. No, but my thing is why Grealish and Rashford right now? So because England's front line is going to be
okay, I say Grealish.
What's their front line going to be at the Euros? It's going to be what? Okay, Harry Kane's the striker, and then who's the right winger? What you're going to put maybe what Foden or Saka?
Yeah, Foden probably.
Foden or Saka. Yeah. Then you'd put as the 10 who? Cole Palmer?
No, Bellingham. No.
I don't know. Like that's the thing. Like I don't know because the way England's system works, I don't think Bellingham's going to be able to play as a 10. Like I don't know. Like for me, England's team should have been literally just this. Okay, you have Kane, you have Rashford, and you have this is how it. Okay, I do like 4-2-3-1. You have Kane striker, Foden's right behind him. You have Rashford, you have Saka. If people want to put Foden as a right winger, drop Saka, and then put Bellingham as a 10, fine, do that as well. I don't really care, right? Do that. Midfield should be Declan Rice, and I don't know, like, bro, Mainoo's like he's good, but he's young. I don't know.
I don't know. See, Ben White stayed home, right? Obviously, right?
Like, I would have brought Ward-Prowse, man. Ward-Prowse is decent.
Man, you know what I would have done? Bellingham, Trent, and Rice midfield.
Yeah, but then you'd have to drop either Saka or Foden. I mean, like,
yeah, you drop Saka.
So you drop Saka. So your front three would be.
But the thing is, taking. One thing that people have been talking about, by the way, is that like Foden's performances for England haven't been like.
Oh, they're shit. They're very bad.
Like, you know what I mean? So to be honest, like if I'm going just based on like how you perform for England,
yeah,
I might play like Saka for you because he usually does pretty well. He also links up well with Trent. You got Kane up front, left wing. That one is a little bit weird because again, like I didn't get really the Grealish like dropping Grealish. I didn't really understand that too much.
For Anthony Gordon.
Yeah, for Anthony Gordon. So I mean, like if you're gonna drop him, does that mean Anthony Gordon starts for you? Like what happens?
Bro, because
who's starting?
Their two best left wingers are not going. Rashford and Grealish are both their two best left wingers. They're not going. So who are they gonna play? Because I think what he might do, which I think is gonna be dumb, is he'll put Foden on the left wing, Saka on the right, Kane striker. Then he put Bellingham as the 10. Then he'd put Rice and Mainoo as his two DMs. Then his back line's gonna be what? Kyle Walker. I don't even who are the okay. So
it's gonna be Kyle Walker essentially.
So Braithwaite, Maguire, Tomori aren't there as the center backs. They don't have like
Stones if he's healthy.
So Stones,
Stones. Then
who even is who would their other Gehi or whatever his name is?
Really?
Yeah, and then Luke Shaw, who's been out the whole year as their left back. So I mean,
yeah, but they can play Joe Gomez as left back.
Joe Gomez isn't even going.
Yes, he is.
He is.
Yeah.
You tell me Joe Gomez, but not fucking Grealish or Rashford. Okay, anyways.
When did they play?
So they played yesterday. Yeah, Friday. They lost to Iceland on Friday.
Yeah, so on Friday. Yeah, so they played. They played a lineup of Kane, Gordon, Foden, Palmer, Rice, Mainoo, Walker, Stones, Gehi, Trippier as left back.
Fucking hell.
I would not put Trippier as left back.
Oh, my God. They put Cole Palmer and Anthony Gordon as your wingers.
But you know what? I understand.
Nasty.
I understand.
Jesus. Okay.
There's still some players that like that are more suited for that. I would, to be honest, even if you want to play Joe Gomez as center back over Gehi, it might honestly work out better for you. But Walker as right back is not look. I don't know. I don't think it's that cute, to be honest. Like I don't.
I would take him. I mean, bro, because.
Listen, this is.
So you'd put Trent there, or you'd put Trent in the midfield, then you'd put Trippier, and then you'd put Trippier as the right back.
Because I wouldn't play this line. This what's it called?
I think England's best lineup that should be this. I think the lineup you said I agree with. I think you put. Kyle Walker right back, Trippier left back. You put John Stones and I mean, Guehi, I guess, whatever his name is. I don't know how to say. Okay, fine. Okay, the back line is cool. Then the midfield, you would do Rice, Bellingham, and Trent, and then you put
Can Watkins play off the left?
He could, yeah. So maybe you can put Watkins, Kane, and Saka. Watkins, Kane's Foden.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Right. So yeah, because the thing is, because you have Bellingham who can score goals for you, Trent who can play a perfect 8, and then Rice who plays like deeper.
Someone's going to get dropped who doesn't deserve it because it's either Cole Palmer gets dropped in the midfield, which I mean he could probably start, or Saka gets dropped as the right back, or Trent gets dropped. And Loki, I wouldn't be surprised if Trent's the one who gets dropped because like I don't know, Loki Southgate doesn't rate Trent. He's always preferred Walker and Trippier over Trent. Like, don't you remember? Wasn't it the World Cup where Trent didn't go with England?
No, he went, but he barely played.
He went, but he barely played. Exactly. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Southgate just clearly doesn't rate Trent when Southgate's just stupid. So yeah. But anyways, points going. We'll talk about England a bit later, but we just agree. So it's gonna be England first. Denmark second, Serbia third, and Slovenia fourth. Right?
Correct, yeah.
Cool. Group D. This one's very easy.
This one is France first, Netherlands second, Poland third.
No, Austria third. Bro, Austria have a better team, plus they have a better coach. Right? Poland's coach. Their last coach, I think they sacked him as well. Was fucking Santo, who was Portugal's coach. Right? I think they sacked him. I don't know who the new coach is, but if your best player going into the tournament is a 36-year-old Lewandowski, you're not doing shit because Lewandowski, like, even in his prime, Poland weren't doing anything. Imagine now.
They played Milik off the
Milik.
Size man.
He's injured. I think. Yeah. Fabrizio said the other day he got injured. Milik might be injured.
Buksa. Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce these brothers' names.
Give me, hold up. Yeah. Okay. Well. This guy who started striker, I'm not gonna even try to pronounce his name, but we all know it's gonna be Lewandowski. Milik, Lewandowski, and who did he even have on the bench? Like, like I said, if basically out of his prime, Lewandowski's your best player, and even in his prime, I think the last 3 out of the last 4 Euros they finished bottom of the group.
He's not like the international star.
Pretty much every Euro they've been in, Poland's always finished last in their group, and that's with Lewandowski in his prime. It's not he's out of his prime. I think Poland finished last on 0 points.
So you think Austria has a better chance?
Yeah, I think. Well, yeah, because Ralf Rangnick's a better coach, but Austria have somewhat better players. So, like, I'll go Austria, I go Netherlands, and I go France. Netherlands, to me, I'm not, like, that convinced by them, but, like, we'll see. But France, we all agree, like, I think what's going to happen is that it's going to be France finishes on 9 points. I think Netherlands finishes on 6. I think Netherlands beats Austria and Poland, lose to France.
I don't think France finishes on 9.
No, I think France finishes on 9. Netherlands
on 7.
I think it's going to be very symmetrical. Look, 9 France, 6 Holland, 3 Austria, 0 Poland. I think Austria beats Poland, but loses to France and Holland. I think Holland beats Poland and Austria, but loses to France, and I think France beats everyone. I think Poland loses to everyone. So I think that's the group. I don't think it's that hard to call.
Oh, that one's a decent one. Group E.
Yeah, that's a bit. I'll be so honest. I don't know. I'm gonna go Belgium obviously first.
Belgium won
because Doku supremacy.
Not Romania. No, Slovakia second maybe.
I'm gonna go Ukraine second.
Yeah, Ukraine has some ballers.
I mean, like they have. I'm not going to say his name, but they have that left back, that politician as their left back. Even though he plays as a midfielder for Ukraine most of the time. So he has him as midfield. Mudryk, who's dog shit, but
For Ukraine, he plays pretty decent.
Mudryk is still better than anything Slovakia and fucking Romania can produce. So I'll say that. So just based on that alone, I'm saying, but I think Belgium's going to wash this group, bro.
Yeah.
I think Belgium finishes on 9 points. It's not because Belgium is that good. I think this group just sucks ass. Romania, Slovakia, Ukraine. 3 teams outside the year, like will never make the World Cup.
Okay, so you say Belgium 1, Ukraine 2, Slovakia 3, Romania 4.
Honestly, Slovakia and Romania, bro, they're 3 and 4. I'm not gonna say which order. They're 3 and 4.
I think Belgium 1, Slovakia 2, Ukraine 3, Romania 4.
Nah, I think Ukraine second. But
listen, guys, this is recorded. This is going to be on YouTube at the end of the day. Once the Euros actually goes down, we're going to be able to see our predictions. So
yeah, we'll do a reaction to this.
Let us know in the comments for sure, like what you guys think. But without further ado, let's move on to the last group, which is Turkey, Georgia, Portugal, Czechia.
So Czech Republic.
Yeah, but Czechia. Okay.
So yeah, Portugal first. We'll agree on that. I think
Portugal
Turkey.
first,
I think Turkey second. I'll say Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey, honestly.
Georgia has Kvara. I'm not gonna say the rest of his name. They have Kvara as their winger, but like besides that,
I'm not gonna say the rest of it.
I don't know how to
This
say.
is what this is
I don't
the
know how to
problem
say
with
it.
Euros, bro. How did the announcers even like?
I don't know how to say Kvara Shkelia or whatever. Okay. So yeah, I think Turkey is Portugal first, Turkey second. Think Czech Republic and Georgia. I don't know. Because Georgia probably has they have Kvara as their winger, who's like he's better than any player Czech Republic have. But then again, I don't know any of the Czech players. I just know that Czech Republic in general produces better standard footballers than fucking Georgia. Fair. So I'm just gonna be based on that alone. I'm just gonna say Czech Republic third and then Georgia last. I'm just gonna say that.
It would be nice to see Turkey get sort of make it to the next round. But I do think Portugal first, Turkey second.
Everyone and their mom was predicting Turkey to be like semi-finalists last year. It was like they were like, oh, everyone's dark horse was Turkey last year. It was, I don't know why, but yeah.
And then Czech Republic third, and then Georgia fourth.
Also, Arda Güler, he's gonna be at these Euros. Yeah. Okay, so they have him. Yeah, they have.
Yeah, so let us know, guys, what you guys think. I think overall, if I'm just going to pick one team to win it all, I'm going to say France, and I know that's such a boring pick. But
what's your top three, though? So France, who do you think second, third? Like, who do you think? Okay, so France, but then who do you think could also win?
I think, man, it's tough. You know what I'm going to, like it has to be in order?
Yeah, I think I give it an order. I can give you mine real quick.
So I'll say France 1.
Yeah.
England 2, Portugal 3. And then but Portugal and Spain are very close.
Yeah, I think France 1. I think France 1. I'm going to say France 1, Germany 2, Spain 3.
Fair?
Because I don't believe in England at all, and I also don't believe in Portugal because Portugal just always suck. So I think, them. And I don't even think Germany's that good. I just think that they have the players there, plus they're hosting the tournament. So I think just based on that, I'm going to say that they're probably going to make like the semis or the finals. I think Spain third. I think the way I see is that I think Spain's team now is better than the one they had in 2021, and they basically were a penalty shootout away from the finals.
Yeah, exactly.
A final which they would have beaten England as well. So I think Spain could win it. I think France obviously is the heavy favorite. I think Germany after because they're hosting, and then Spain. England and Portugal can be like fourth and fifth, but they're not top three.
So we need to talk about. I mean, I guess we can talk about Copa America before we talk about this topic. But actually, let's talk about. So anyway, those are our predictions. I think, guys, let us know what you guys think about the Euros. We're gonna switch over to Copa America real quick. This is 4 groups, not as many groups.
It's gonna be. We can run through this easily. Pause. Okay, Group A: Argentina, Canada, Chile, Peru. You know, I'm gonna say it's Argentina first.
I'm just not okay. Listen, I'll be so real. I'm not as familiar with some of the South American teams, but
I got you though.
I will try my best. And if I make a bad prediction,
I got you, bro.
All right.
I think Argentina first, obviously. I think Canada second.
Yeah.
Because Chile and Peru's like I think best players damn near 40. Chile is not the Chile of like a few years ago. They're trash. I'm gonna say Canada. Fuck it. I mean, they made the World Cup last year. They have the World Cup in 2 years. Plus, they got a new coach, Jesse March, who's he's a decent coach. So take him. Just based on that, I'm gonna say Canada second. Group B, I'm saying Jamaica first.
No.
You know why?
Why?
They got Leon Bailey. They got Amari Hutchinson. They got what's that other dude's name? They have like 3 players who are decent. Mexico, bro, they got I know they almost beat Brazil, but they got spanked by Uruguay. And Mexico have just been on the downward for years. Like they're really not what they were a few years ago. Yeah.
But
Ecuador has Moise Caicedo as their best player, and then Venezuela. So I'm gonna go Jamaica. This is my prediction, right? Jamaica first, just based on aura and heritage. I'll say Mexico second. Ecuador third, Venezuela last. I think that's how I'm going.
That's okay. I'll say Mexico 1, Ecuador 2, Jamaica 3, and Venezuela 4. That's what
you say Jamaica. So you think Ecuador's topping it?
I think no. Mexico.
Mexico, Jamaica.
Mexico, Ecuador, Jamaica, Venezuela.
The fuck you putting Ecuador over Jamaica for? Who do Ecuador have? Moise Caicedo.
Moise Caicedo. They have what's his face? Left back.
Come on. Feels so good you'd remember him. So yeah, I'm saying Ecuador's finishing third.
Man, they got somebody, bro. But anyway, and plus they had a solid. I know it's the World Cup, whatever, but they had a solid World Cup campaign.
Ecuador?
Yeah.
They didn't.
Like,
How?
as in they did decent. Like to be fair.
Was decent. They didn't make it out the group.
Yeah, but they scored a lot, some goals and stuff, and you know,
Hold on.
I'm almost certain that they were all right.
Oh, actually, you're not wrong.
Yeah, 4 points.
So 4 points.
In a group with the Netherlands, Senegal, and Qatar.
Okay, but to be fair, bro, everyone like literally Qatar's really just a hooker, bro, and everyone takes turns having sex with her. Like it's not hard to beat Qatar.
Whoa, hey, did they not just win a tournament recently?
The Asia Cup.
Yeah.
Qatar sucks. Okay, anyways, Group C. Okay, Uruguay is gonna spank this group. Uruguay's spanking this group.
Darwin, Nunez.
They got Darwin Nunez, they got Palestri, they got Valverde, they got Araujo. Is Luis Suarez still playing for them? I think Suarez might still be playing for them.
I don't know if they called that, but I mean, maybe.
I don't know. I know Cavani just retired. So I don't know Suarez. Well, no, they don't need Suarez. They got Darweezy, bro. They're good.
Betancourt too, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. So I'm saying, yeah, they're top in this group. I'm saying second is gonna be I don't know.
I'll say USA.
Like I'm just gonna say US based on the fact that Bolivia and Panama both suck.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I mean, like they have. I mean, yeah, they
USA,
got
bro, decent. Like
Pulisic, McKennie. They got
Robinson.
I think Raya. Does Raya play for them? Yeah, Raya plays for them. Raya plays for them. They got him. They got their captain who plays for who does he play for again? Their captain who plays for. Fuck, who was it? Was it? Oh my god.
I'm just trying to.
It's a German team, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I forgot. Anyways. But yeah, they have obviously Pulisic plays for AC Milan, McKennie plays for Juventus. They have players who play abroad for big teams. So like based on that, I'm gonna say they'll finish second. Bolivia and Panama, I mean 3 and 4. I mean, I don't like they're both 3 and 4. I don't know what order, but they're 3 and 4. And then Group D. You know, this might surprise you. I'm saying Colombia's first. They haven't lost a game in 20. Like I think outside of Argentina, my second favorite to win is Colombia.
Really?
They're unbeaten in the last 23 games, bro. They're unbeaten in their last 23 games.
I can listen. I'm not. The thing is about Brazil. The reason why I can't say that they're going to top this group is because like their team, their squad is so different than what we're used to seeing. Mm-hmm. There's no Neymar. There's no Jesus. There's no. I mean, Richarlison, I guess, but like, there's no like, there's a lot of new players. Is Paqueta playing even?
No.
Yeah.
But Brazil's team is like on paper. I mean, what would you do? So it's what Richarlison. I'm assuming he's gonna be the striker.
He's not playing. He's not. He wasn't called up.
He wasn't called up. Who's gonna be the striker then? Is gonna be
Endrick.
There's no fucking way.
Oh, they gave him the number 9.
Yeah, but he's 17. They expect him to lead the team.
Oh wait, well, I'm just trying to think. Any other Brazilian strikers?
Hold on. Let me check. Let me check their lineup that they played yesterday against Mexico. Let me check. I know Endrick scored the winner, but like, okay, I don't even know who the hell Evan Nielsen.
He plays in La Liga, no?
I think he does. His name does sound familiar, but no. Oh no, he plays for Porto. He plays for Porto. You know, if I was them, actually, if he got called up, I put Martinelli as striker, Vinicius as the left winger, Rodrigo as the right winger. Then the midfield would be also Bruno Guimaraes. Paqueta's not there, which makes it a bit tough. So you'd put Bruno Guimaraes, you'd put probably... Would they play Casemiro?
No, I think he didn't get called up.
He didn't get called up?
No, but maybe Douglas Luiz? Do you think he plays?
Probably. Isn't he injured?
Was he?
I think... I don't know, man. Yeah, you're right. This Brazil team is a bit more confusing.
It's very different. It's very different. So that's why it's hard for me to predict. But what I will say is that, yeah, you're right. Colombia has been on one. I'll say Colombia 1, Brazil 2, and then between Costa Rica and Paraguay.
I'm saying Paraguay 3, Costa Rica 4.
Yeah,
all right, cool.
But anyway, so out of all that, though, I think the favorite for me will still be Argentina.
Yeah.
If I'm picking a number 2, though, I'm gonna say Uruguay. I don't know if that's a controversial pick, but these guys have been on one as well. And then number 3, I just can't count out Brazil, so I'm just gonna say Brazil.
I'm saying Argentina, Colombia, and Uruguay are my top 3. I think Brazil is I don't know, man. I don't believe much in Brazil. Sure. And I think the tournament is hosted in Argentina as well. So this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah. So that being said, we have talked about guys both major tournaments and our predictions for these group stages. Obviously, once the brackets do come out after the group stages are done, it might be a different story. Maybe we're wrong, maybe we're not. But let us know in the comments what you guys think first and foremost. The other thing that we need to discuss is the implications that these tournaments have on the potential Ballon d'Or winner. Because obviously, every other Tuesday, there's a new list that comes out talking about this guy's on top, this guy favorite, this guy, all this stuff. I think that no matter what, the decision will be in the hands of whoever wins this tournament.
Let's put it like this, right? So, say Brazil don't win the Copa and England don't win the Euros. I think Vinicius gets the Ballon d'Or still. Like, I think he still wins it. I think even if England wins the Euros, which they won't, but even if they do,
no, if they do it, Bellingham will get it, or Kane.
I know Bellingham. No, not Kane. It's not Kane. No, it's gonna.
If he leads his team,
no, it doesn't matter, bro. Look at the Ballon d'Or doesn't give a fuck about who actually is the best player. They just care about like the PR. Look at this. Bellingham's PR, as we know, is through the roof. On top of the fact that basically you're gonna basically tell me that the only English player, like basically England won the Euros, and then they have a player in their team who won the Champions League, won the league, and now won the Euros. They're going to give it to Bellingham, obviously. I think regardless of who wins it, whatever, I think Vinicius deserves the Ballon d'Or. Even if Brazil finish last in their group and England win the Euros, I think Vinicius should win the Ballon d'Or.
No. If Brazil finishes last in their
Bellingham sucks,
doesn't matter,
bro.
Right? If Brazil finishes last in their group and Vinny, who has been injured for a decent amount of the season, comes back, and sure, he does win the Champions League.
He was injured for like a month.
Yeah, but even when he came back, he wasn't like on fire, on tap.
Shit, bro.
His latter half of the season was great. Yeah, sure, but you can't tell me that Brazil finishes doesn't even come out the group and Vinny still wins the
I think it should be Vinny regardless, bro.
Nah, bro. No.
I don't.
But here's another question: If Germany win the Euros, do you think Kroos should get it?
No, I think it should.
That's a big one, man. That's a tough one.
No, because
Kroos, man, Kroos is a big part of that Real Madrid team.
What? I don't know, man.
Probably even saw him being more valuable than Bellingham.
I don't know, man. You know who I actually would say should win the Ballon d'Or from Germany if they win the Euros? Florian Wirtz. I don't know, man. Okay, I know they got spanked in the Europa League final, but they made it to the final. They had an unbeaten.
Still got a double.
They had an unbeaten season in Germany, winning the league for the first time in their history, unbeaten as well. They also had a double. They won the Pokal. They were basically one game away from having a unbeaten treble. I mean, I know the Europa League isn't the Champions League, but still, like, I would say him, bro. I don't know I think if Germany wins the Euros, it should be him. I think even if England wins the Euros, I think it should still be Vinicius, bro. I think whatever happens, whoever wins I think Vinicius should win the Ballon d'Or. I think.
No, this is another funny question.
And you can't even say I'm biased. I fucking hate Vinicius. You can't even say
I won't call you biased, but you know what would be funny? Because you know how, like, sometimes they drop these Ballon d'Or like rankings and whatever, and you always see Messi's dumbass swap up. Imagine Messi wins the Copa America and gets his ninth Ballon d'Or,
okay,
bro.
tell me this. Say Argentina win the Copa America, right? But not just win. They basically smoke every team, right? Like, group stage, they'll play Brazil in the final and they'll smoke them 5-0. I mean, that's not gonna happen. Let's say that happens, right? And Messi finishes the tournament with like 10 GA. Like 4 goals, 6 assists, 5 goals, 5 assists, whatever. Finishes the tournament on 10 plus GA, wins player of the tournament, while Argentina basically smacks their way through the whole tournament. 'Cause I think Argentina deadass are gonna smoke this tournament, right?
He plays in the MLS, bro. I'm sorry, but get that shit out of here, bro. I don't give a damn. Just like how,
I don't know, man.
Just like how I'm not gonna be a prick about it. Just like how I'll say the same thing. If Portugal win the Euros, doesn't mean that Cristiano Ronaldo deserves to win the Ballon d'Or.
Ronaldo sucks.
Bro, you're actually on one, bro.
Ronaldo sucks.
He has the most goals in the Saudi league.
Yeah, it's exactly the Saudi league. You
were just sucking off Mitrovic like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, Ronaldo sucks.
Sick of this agenda, bro.
Let's go. I'm gonna ask you a question of the day, as we always do, just to wrap up the convo.
Sure.
Why are England so dog shit? Because I'm gonna basically give you a list of facts that I've compiled within my brain.
All right. So first, I don't think Gareth Southgate's a good coach.
Mhm.
I don't think he'll ever win anything with England
Okay.
so long as
Okay.
his tactics are as shit as they are.
Uh-huh.
Because genuinely speaking, there's no excuse for you to have the talent that you have at your disposal, the way that you've selected your team, plus and not have won anything significant with England since you've been hired. The fact that he's linked to any sort of Manchester United job just speaks to how stupid.
Please, I hope he gets it.
Just speaks to how dumb Manchester United are and how the owners really just don't give a damn. Because this brother had what's his resume? He made it to the Euro finals. Who cares? They lost.
He established a good vibe within England.
Oh man, give him the vibe Dior. Anyway, so he's the main problem. Don't get me wrong, he's the main problem. Now the other thing is that, for whatever reason, certain players that play for England just don't show up. They actually just don't show up. Phil Foden being one. If you can't rely on a player who's as good as Phil Foden to show up for you during the important games, then that's tough, right? That's their defense is just fucked. I don't even if I'm sorry, I'm a Trent fan, but even if you want to play Trent as right back, it's not like he's gonna solve your defensive issues. He's shit defensively. So at the end of the day, that's a problem. Defensively, that's a problem. John Stones is made of glass. If that brother goes down, R.I.P. England's chances of winning absolutely anything. So that has holes in it. Pickford, who's your starting goalkeeper, to be honest, I don't rate that much. So if you have a shit defense,
He always plays well for England, though.
but if you, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But if you have a shit defense and a goalie that for me is not super reliable, then you can't win games. But if I'm gonna say, it's those three reasons. The fact that Gareth Southgate is just not a good manager. Number two is that there's certain players that play for England that should play well, but they don't. And number three is that they just don't have a solid defensive line. They're basically full of holes like sponges.
I think you left something really big out.
All right.
Okay. I disagree with you on 2 of the 3 points. Okay, the main point you made, which is yeah, Southgate sucks. Yeah, okay, that's the number one reason as well. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I think Southgate sucks ass, yes. But because of that, you can't say that the players don't perform for England when you acknowledge that Southgate sucks ass, because as good as a player is, if their coach is shit, they can't play well. If there's no system there, they're not going to play well. Name me one player who actually plays well for England outside of Harry Maguire, Pickford.
Kane.
No, but I don't think Kane Kane just does Kane's just good regardless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But name me one player that actually does well for England, and look, coincidentally, Pickford was a goalie, and Harry Maguire only does well for England because England plays so deep. If you play a high line with Harry Maguire, you're fucked because the guy cannot run.
Yeah, he's slow.
So they always do basically a 4-2-3-1. So he's basically shielded by 2 DMs. So of course he's gonna play well for England. And Harry Kane is Harry Kane, so he's going to score. But no one else on England plays well. So, yeah, I agree with you that Southgate's shit, but also you saying Southgate's shit and then saying, oh, well, yeah, but the players is. It's okay, but you can't put 2 and 2 together. The reason why the players suck for England is because of Southgate. Me, it's 1, Southgate, and 2, I think it's the English culture that ruins England.
But if you're...
Because, look at this. The English culture is why I think England will never win shit, because the English culture is it basically just always applauds the players who are basically like, oh, you guys did well. They made the semifinals of the World Cup in 2018, going through a shit group that basically the only good team they had in that group they lost to, which was Belgium, and then went through basically who'd they play? Round of 16. I know that the quarterfinals they played Sweden, and then round of 16, who was it that they played again? It was Colombia. They went to penalties with Colombia, beat Sweden 2-0, then lost to Croatia in the semifinals, then lost to Belgium in the third place game to finish 4th. So basically the only 2 teams that were decent they lost to. But then what were everyone saying? You guys did us proud, whatever. Euro 2021, right? They make the final going through basically, I don't know if you remember, every single knockout stage game England played was at Wembley, including the final, right? They played against the worst German team of the last 20 years and beat them. They had to go to extra time to beat Denmark in the semifinals. And then the quarterfinals. Who did they play again in the quarterfinals? It was, damn. I forgot. I just know they weren't good, right?
Senegal.
No. It's Euros, not the World Cup.
Euros. Sorry, Euros.
It was... So semifinals was Denmark. Round of 16 was Germany. Point is, All I know is there wasn't anyone good. They do that, and then basically they go 1-0 up in 2 minutes against Italy, then lose the final, right? And then everyone's like, "Oh, at least you guys made the final." It's like, bro. And then like even like up until 2-3 months ago, not Piers Morgan, Paul Merson was basically making a combined England and France 11, and only put 2 France players in there. So like it's the fact that basically the players get overhyped to oblivion. Right? They get overhyped as shit. When they inevitably don't perform, the media's always on their ass. Like, oh, you guys suck, whatever. But then the only reason why you guys had such a high perception of them is because you hyped them up in the first place. And when they lose, there's no accountability. They don't say, like, sack the manager, do this. Yeah, maybe the fans, but no one in the media is saying sack Southgate. No one is pressuring him. Like, no one's putting him under pressure. You know what I mean? Like, Southgate should have been sacked after the Euro finals. Like, already them not making out.
You can't sack.
No. Yes, you can. You know why? Them making the semifinals of the World Cup 2018 was cool, but realistically, they should have made the final because, like, Croatia, I know, like, they were good. That was probably Croatia's best ever team. But, like, come on. England should have beat Croatia, right? And then fine, it was Croatia. Okay, you can say the team was younger, Southgate's first term or whatever. Euro 2021, bro. You go 1-0 up against Italy and park the bus the rest of the game and then lose. So I don't care. You can bring them to the final, but if you basically get to the final, shit the bed and make them lose because you basically park the bus after 3 minutes, sack him. And if you don't want to say that, okay, fine. He should have been sacked after the World Cup. But me personally, if I was an England fan, I would have wanted him sacked after the Euros. Because for me, even like after the World Cup, I was like, yeah, Southgate's shit. So that's why I didn't pick England to win the Euros in 2021, even though everyone was picking them. I said, they're not winning it. And then what happened? They lost. And I was like, okay, well, there's the proof. Southgate sucks. He's not good. Okay? So get rid of him, and England might be able to do something. As long as he's there, they won't do shit. I pray he goes to Man United. I hope he goes to Man United. Because Man United will be stuck in Banterville for probably till I'm dead. So that'll be very fun. But anyways, you have anything else to add on to that, man?
No, man. I mean, I guess, I respect your opinion, and I think that you brought some very good points. Guys, we want you to let us know what your opinions on everything that we talked about today, whether it be the qualifiers, or not the qualifiers, but the
groups of both tournaments.
And also our question of the day. But without further ado, that is all we wanted to discuss today for the Basement Ballers podcast. You guys have been amazing. Thank you guys for the support. Check out all of our socials, which will be in the description, our Twitter, our TikTok, and our Instagram. And pretty sure that's it. So, yeah, peace out, guys. Love you.
Subscribe.
Take care.